Welcome back to Drive X. The brand new 2026 Mustang Boss 302 hits the streets starting at $58,900, and honestly, that price tag feels like a statement. Ford isn't just reviving a name here, they're reviving an attitude. The kind of attitude that makes your pulse race the second you press the start button. The moment I first saw this car, I actually froze for a second. It doesn't just look like a Mustang, it looks like a boss. The wide, sculpted hood, that aggressive front fascia with its shark-like stance, and those piercing LED lights that almost glare at you. The front grille has that signature, Boss 302 inches badge sitting proudly in the middle, reminding everyone this isn't your average pony car. And from the side, man, those bold lines look like they've been carved by speed itself. The rear still keeps that iconic triple-bar taillight design we all love, but everything feels sharper, tighter, more modern. It's a perfect blend of nostalgia and futuristic aggression. Now, when you open the door and step inside, the experience takes a totally different turn. The interior feels like Ford finally said, let's make performance comfortable. The moment you sink into those bucket seats, you feel hugged, like the car's ready to keep you locked in through every corner. The materials are a big step up from what we used to see. You've got premium leather mixed with Alcantara, subtle stitching that screams attention to detail, and that flat-bottom steering wheel with the Boss 302 logo right in the center, it's pure car lover satisfaction. The dashboard is a piece of art on its own. Ford's new 13.2-inch curved digital display merges seamlessly into the 12-inch driver cluster, giving you a full digital cockpit feel. Everything's customizable, you can switch between drive modes, tweak gauge layouts, even change the color themes to match your vibe. The infotainment system is quick, crisp, and supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Plus, the voice control actually works this time. The sound system, a Bang & Olufsen setup that'll make your favorite driving playlist sound like a live concert. Space-wise, it's still a sports car, so the back seats are more for kids or your gym bag, but that's expected. The front, though, is surprisingly roomy. You can daily this thing without feeling cramped or tired. The climate control is intuitive, the ambient lighting sets the mood, and that faint smell of new leather mixed with horsepower, yeah, that's something you can't fake. But let's get to what everyone really wants to know, how does it drive? This 2026 Boss 302 packs a retuned 5.0-liter Coyote V8 that now pushes around 490 horsepower. Naturally aspirated. No turbos, no tricks, just pure, old-school muscle refined for the modern age. The throttle response is instant, the growl from the exhaust is thunderous yet clean, and when you rev it past 6,000 RPM, goosebumps. Absolute goosebumps. Handling has taken a huge leap forward. Ford's new MagneRide suspension adapts quicker than ever, meaning whether you're carving through mountain roads or cruising downtown, the car adjusts itself in milliseconds. The steering feels tighter, more connected. You actually feel the road again, a rarity in modern cars drowning in electronics. And yet, it's still surprisingly comfortable. That's the real trick. This Boss can tear up a track but won't break your back on a morning commute. Fuel efficiency. Look, nobody's buying a Boss 302 to save fuel, but Ford did add cylinder deactivation and better gearing, so you can get around 22 mpg combined if you're driving calm. Of course, the moment you hear that V8 rumble, all thoughts of eco mode go straight out the window. Now, what's new in 2026? The updated aerodynamics are a big deal, new front splitter, active rear spoiler, and even small tweaks under the car for better airflow. There's also an optional track package that adds lightweight forged wheels, Brembo brakes, and stickier tires for those who want that weekend warrior setup. And here's the best part, Ford's engineers managed to keep that raw Boss DNA alive. It's not over-digitized. It feels analog in all the right ways, even with modern assists. Compared to the previous model, this one feels more balanced. The 2013 Boss 302 was raw power, wild, loud, and a little rough around the edges. The 2026 version, it's matured. It's still got the bite, but now it's sharper, smarter, and more refined. Think of it as the same wild stallion, just trained by the best. In driving it feels emotional. You're not just pushing pedals and turning a wheel, you're part of something iconic. Every gear shift, Every exhaust pop, every glance from people as you roll by reminds you that you're sitting behind a legend's wheel. By the time you park it and that engine settles into silence, you can't help but smile. Because that's what the Mustang Boss 302 is all about. It's not just a car, it's a feeling. A reminder that driving can still be exciting, emotional, and deeply personal. So, what do you think? Has Ford nailed it with the 2026 Boss 302? Or do you still prefer the raw madness of the older models? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know how you feel about this reborn legend. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car passion, and as always, keep that engine roaring.